Hi everyone, Linda Reed-Enever, and thank you Michele for having me in the Dynamic Business Women's Mastermind group today to talk about finding stories within your business. I apologise in the background, our birds have decided to get a little bit noisy today, so apologies, but can everyone pop up and say hi if you're here, and if you can hear me, just let me know where you are within your media journey so that I can tailor this a little bit to you. Now I am going to be referring to my book and my notes today so that I make sure that I cover all the opportunities of where you can actually find some story ideas within your business. So we're going to run through a few segments, help you get the information out there, and hopefully share some tips for you that'll help you find some story ideas within your business too. I'm just going to quickly duck over here for 2 seconds. I'll turn you around and just check on my computer that I am going live within the group and I'm in the right spot so that everyone can see me, because my phone was playing up, so I want to make sure that I'm right. Give me 2 seconds. I just want to make sure that I am there for everyone. And if you are coming in, please come in and talk to me about what you have done within the media so far within your business. Okay, let's just check that we are in the group and we are going live. Just heading over to the computer. It's a good fun. One of those things that I tend to not so worry about so much when I'm doing my own lives, but when I'm in someone else's group, I want to make sure that I am live. And here I am. I can see myself on the screen. Hi guys, here we go. I am here and I am live. So I'm going to turn the computer screen off now so that I don't distract myself. Okay, so welcome back. For those of you who are joining me for the first time, I apologize. I'm also a bit sniffly today. I'm just going to take a quick sip of water as well. Okay, so all the things you shouldn't do within a Facebook Live, take a sip of water, get your phone not working, all of those sorts of things, I have just successfully done in the first live for this morning. But, it's a bit of fun, and technology and Facebook Live is definitely something around that. So here we are today looking at sharing story ideas within your business. And those birds are getting really noisy. I'm hoping that it's not coming through so much for you guys. Now what I might do, give me 2 seconds. Let me see if I can find the lapel mic. Yep. Okay. Just going to plug the lapel mic in. Guys, if you ever want one of these, this is a Rode lapel mic. It's quite handy. I use it for all my video recording. So I'm just plugging that one in. Hopefully you can hear me better now that the birds aren't here. Pop your hands up if you can hear me. Let me know what's going on and we'll get started. So once again, thank you to Michele for having me here in the group today, actually talking about story ideas in your business. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Linda Reed-Enever. I'm a publicist and marketing consultant, and I help businesses share and tell their story with the media each day. So that's part of what I do, and it's part of what I like to do. I run Media Connections, and I also run a Facebook group called Business. But my primary love is helping you find story ideas within your business. Now, as I said, I'm going to refer to some notes or my book, because it's part of the component to help you find story ideas within your business. So when should we write a release, and when should we look at writing a release for our business? These are the particular areas I'm going to cover today. We're going to look at when something new happens. We are going to look at when you do something good. We're going to look at when you grow. We're going to look at when you've got something to share, and we're going to look at sharing helpful tips and releases, and also being a market trends and thought leadership. Gee, it's definitely not my time of day to be sharing information. More of a morning person, but we'll get out there. Okay, so for business owners who quite often tell me that they've got nothing to share, they have no story to share, they've got no information to share, and unfortunately, guys, that just isn't true. The media are looking for stories where they can get a real human interest and relatable angle, and that is actually coming from you. It doesn't come from a publicity team. It doesn't come from anyone in particular, because they're wanting the story from you. So if you can look and find your own stories within your own business, then that is a great opportunity, being able to get out there and respond to pitches, and with sites such as SourceBottle and Media Connections and Help a Reporter Out, all of those sites out there that allow you to be able to respond and take action, for proactive action for your own press and PR campaigns. So let's look at the first one, when something new happens, because new is great. The media love new. It's nice, buzzy, it's bright and shiny, and they love the new particular angles in relation to running a story. You'll see it, world's first, new technologies come out, conversations around things that are new pop into the media quite often. So in your business, you've got the good opportunity when you do something new, when you release a new product or a new service. So share, why is that product and service so amazing that the media want to pop onto it? What has it done differently that the people before you haven't done? And if it is brand new to the market, then what problem is it addressing? They're really good tips to be able to put into a press release and share that story with the media. You're going to share it with your newsletter. So you also want to, and your client database and all the people you've been marketing to, the press is just another angle and another series of audiences that you can share that information to. When you get a new website or you have a significant upgrade or you rebrand, they're also a good time to talk to the press because it's showing your growth and your business journey, and that is something that they can really connect on to as well. Celebrating an important business anniversary or milestone. So if you hit, so when business, for example, hit 20,000 members, we went out to the press with that story. Got a little bit of local media pickup. It got some pickup on some other story sites. So when you hit milestones and you achieve anniversaries, they're really good press-based opportunities because it shows your credibility and it shows your growth. Winning of a new client or engaging a particular new team member. You see football teams do this all the time. They sign a new footballer and they share that story with the media. Same within business. If you sign a superstar and they give you permission, then share that with the media. So I want you guys now to ask yourself, what is new that is happening within my business? And if you haven't got a pen and paper with you, grab one, go and grab one, write them down and look at the new angles that are actually happening within your business right now. Okay, you can also watch this on replay, so you don't have to actually technically grab the paper. The other angle that works really, really well with the media is when you do something good. Now, good is great because it's about community. It gives a huge... Is it coming through? Ah, damn it. Okay, let me jump out. That better, Ting? Is there not as much static now? You guys can let me know. We'll deal with the bird noise then. Apologies for the static. The topics I just covered were when you do something new. When you do new things for the media, that is one of the things that press are really, really looking for. They're looking for new angles. Oh, I'm very tangled up here. They're looking for new story angles. So new, first, product announcements, why. Awesome. That's okay. I just knew the birds were really noisy, so I thought I'd plug in. I'm glad I'm coming through a bit clearer now. So they're looking at the why is something new. What does it do different within the marketplace? So when something new is one of those particular areas. But I will cover onto the something good because these are one of the good angles to be able to tap into. When you do something good, the press is looking at it from both angles. What good did you do for the community? What good did you do for your business and for yourself? And what is the ongoing replications of doing good? So let's look at the opportunities of when you do something good within your business to being able to share your story with the media. So being involved in charity work or making a charitable contribution, that is one of the most amazing ones. So if you sponsor a local football team, make an announcement. If you're handing over a big check, good photo opportunity for the media as well too. So look at you when you sponsor or you do something good, or you might have a month where you donate all of your profits to a charity or an organisation. They're a really good opportunity for you to be able to touch base with the media and say, hey, we're doing something really good here. Let's have a look at it. When you sponsor an event, that's something else as well. There's a good opportunity for you to be able to share with the press that, hey, I'm sponsoring an event and this is why I'm getting behind this particular event. If you release findings on a new study or research, so when you actually put some research into your industry or your background, that's actually when you've done some good. You've actually put some research and you've given back to the industry. So that's a good opportunity for you to be able to share your facts and your finding. Establishing a scholarship or a community award for the local community, that is also another really good thing. Lots of businesses actually have a scholarship or they part fund school for kids and those sorts of things. And we forget to actually include those moments and let the press know it's there. And if you take on some pro bono work, so sometimes our doing something good isn't actually a cash money handover donation. It's actually taking on some pro bono work and giving something back to the community. So now I want everyone to ask themselves, what is good that's happening within your business? So write it down, brainstorm all the ideas down. Nothing is too small not to put down on this list because it could come back to make a one big media release or a series of little releases. So make sure that you're popping all the ideas as we go through this session today, that you are finding your stories within your business. I'm just looking at the time too, guys, because I don't want to go too much over, even though I hit a few technical glitches this morning. The other thing that we want to look at in our business to find story ideas is when we grow. So growth is such a good thing. It's showing credibility. It's showing that your industry is growing, that you're growing, and it makes it a perfect time to share that story with the media. So if you start a new division or a sister company, or you branch out, and you start a new location, that's a really good time to share the story with the media and then share with them about why do we move. So even if you move to a bigger office, you've given more jobs to the community, or you've given more opportunity for employment, or you've given the opportunity of you know, encouraging people into the town if you were a business that was outside of town, etc., etc. So have a look at the opportunities of when you just start a new division or you happen to move office. If you partner with another business or organization, it's putting the power of two together, and that's really key to being able to share a collaboration story with the media. So if you happen to partner with an organization to allow you to offer a wider offering to the community, then that's a good opportunity for the media. When you open a new location, as I said, new locations are signs of growth, good opportunity to invite the media in and actually give them a tour of that new location. So get them physically in your premises and getting them coming and seeing what you do. If you add a new brand or a new product, and that comes into the something new section as well, but if you add to your brand or you add a new product to your offering, then I want to share with the media why that's been added, what's going on, there's a story behind it, what encouraged it, what motivated someone to put it on. And if you take on a new partner or you list in the stock market, these are all business milestones of growth that actually signal a good opportunity to talk to the media. So ask yourself now, what growth is happening within our business, or what's about to happen that we can plan for future press releases. The other ideas times within your business you can actually share a story idea is when you actually have something to share. So offering free information, ebooks, webinars, all of those opportunities out there. It's a good opportunity for you to be able to go to the press and actually say, this is what we've done, this is why we've done it. And especially if it's a book launch or something like that, you can actually invite them along to a physical book launch, and they've got good photo opportunities as well. When you're announcing an appearance, so you might be announcing an appearance on a stage or guest speaking opportunity, that's a good opportunity for you to share something with the press. If you've been invited to a special conference, once again, a good angle to be able to share with the media. Celebrating those important milestones. If you're exhibiting at a trade show, an event, especially if it's one that's not within your area, you want to touch base with the press and let them know that you're in town, and you can do some demonstrations on these particular angles of your product, so that press that maybe didn't get to see you on a normal basis have an opportunity to be able to see you. If you're receiving endorsements, like if you receive a celebrity endorsement or someone's wearing your clothes or something like that, a really good opportunity to be able to share with your media. And so what I want you to do now is actually ask, what news do you have to share? Go through it once again. These questions, guys, are really handy if you actually got more than one person within your business, or you've got some friends that are close to your business, and being able to hand them out and getting people to ask a little bit further. Okay, we've got 5 more minutes to go, so I'm going to run through some other release ideas that we find work really well for small businesses being able to share their release ideas. Okay, sharing your helpful tips. Now, these can be your top 10 or 5 industry tips to succeed. Tips for how your clients and customers can use your products and services is also a good one. Advice for people starting out within your field. Trade magazines, they love that sort of stuff. The tips on how to start out is an amazing thing. And tip sheets or feature stories around events that are coming up, so evergreen events, so Christmas and holidays, they're also another good series of press release ideas for your business. And something unusual is an awesome one. So if you've got the world's biggest, you've got the world's first, or did you hear about? If you've got something new to market and you can open it with a press release of did you hear about, the media are going to love that. And use the media to position yourself with market trends and thought leadership pieces as well. So comment on current events that are happening or current stories that you see within the media. Make some industry predictions about what's actually going to happen with your industry and send them to publications. And comment on findings and things, surveys and research reports. And the one thing that I can say to everyone's got in their business is they've got myths about their product offering and their service offering. Why not write a story around that to share with the media about what people think your business does and what you actually do and how they can help you out there. Guys, it is all about putting product and yourself out there. So offer your product for review. If you've got it for review, it's a great way to open those media doors. Offer yourself for interview. Offer yourself to respond back and reply to comments, and just get out there and tell your story. Because if you don't tell your story, then who's going to tell it for you? As I said to Michelle, I'd love to offer everyone a freebie today as well. So my Newsworthy Moments in course, Newsworthy Moments in Business course, I will pop into the links for you later on after I get off the live to being able to share that with you. I hope everyone's got some tips from today. Michelle, thanks for having me on. Apologies for the technical glitches, and that is Facebook Live. And I'm actually quite glad occasionally they happen when I get to do them, so hopefully they encourage other people to do them. And I thank you all for joining me, and thank you for the opportunity to share some opportunities for you to find story ideas within your business. Bye!